Brock Lesnar may or may not be returning to WWE. We're going to get to the bottom of it in this video because this is what everyone is talking about. Rumors about Brock Lesnar's return. There was even a report out that he was coming back for the Rumble. Well, FightfulSelect.com is keeping us informed with the latest. Here is an excerpt from that report. Quote, rumors emerged on October 15th that Brock Lesnar and WWE had been in talks and the company was considering bringing him back. That was denied within the company on a high level, with one source saying, quote, there are no creative plans in place for Lesnar, and if conversations have occurred, we've not been briefed on that. Again, a high-level source within WWE. Brian, we all know you. You are a resident WWE expert, expertising all around the world wrestling entertainment product. Let me know. What do you think about this? Should we expect Brock Lesnar soon, or is the Fightful Select report probably the right thing to go with?
We're expecting Brock Lesnar soon, fellas, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Cooked.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why, man. The reason why is because during Monday Night Raw, bro, usually when we see these little teasers where they're teasing certain things, bro, it usually happens. Look at CM Punk. You know what I'm saying, bro? Brock Lesnar was referenced to twice. You know what I'm saying? And they were talking about how Cody Rhodes slayed the beast and some other stuff. You know what I'm saying, bro? I forgot who else referenced him, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, bro, the point is, bro, Brock Lesnar. We're going to aren't we going to Minneapolis soon? Let's just retire Brock Lesnar right there, bro. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Might just be time. He gonna have his last match. I think he's coming back. Do I want him to come back? I think WWE has done a very good job at distancing themselves from this lawsuit situation and all that, bro. So probably not. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because then I got to hear AEW fans in my ear. But aside from that, yeah, man. I mean, Brock Lesnar, bro. He's without a doubt one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet. That's
of all time.
All time. You know what I mean? So would I like to see him back? Yeah, but at the same time, bro, I just think WWE has come a long way. So I don't think it's worth the trouble or a potential like more stuff to get out while he just returned. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what happened with Vince, bro. Vince came back, he thought he was in the clear, and then we boom dropped that big lawsuit on him, and then yeah. So I don't know, but Kenny, let's go ahead and hear your thoughts, my brother. How do you feel about this, man?
Well, look, first of all, look at that AEW World Championship in the background, though. Ooh.
No, they're going to call me a shill. Listen, I don't got the hanger for the WWE belt. Y'all see the blank spot. It's going up on Saturday. Relax. Room's still under construction, but yes, it is time for Brock Lesnar to come back to WWE. Come on, y'all. One of the greatest of all time. And he really didn't do nothing. So why did we get rid of him in the first place? Gunther missed his big spot at WrestleMania because they wanted to be careful. They snatched this man off of WWE 2K24 box. Now they want to bring him back to WWE, which is a good decision. I mean, Brock Lesnar is only 47 years old. And we look at what Shelton Benjamin just did in that match on AEW. Brock Lesnar is still in his prime. If what we saw Shelton Benjamin do has any indication on what Brock Lesnar still has in the tank, then I think WWE can still squeeze a good bit out of him. So, yes, it's time for Brock Lesnar to come back. Bring him back, give him the match with Gunther, and let's do it up. Well, you think WWE can't squeeze some nice juice out of him? Squeeze it out of him?
Right,
come on, bro.
Him. All right, Kenny. So you said a lot there. Number one, we should note that, like, while the lawsuit does not implicate Brock Lesnar in any potential wrongdoing, he was indirectly identified as someone who Vince allegedly had solicited a former WWE employee to. So there are obviously levels to that we don't know or may not be privy to. I want to just say that for the record. But you take that part aside, guilt or not guilt, the reality is, from a PR perspective, that Brock Lesnar right now coming into WWE would not only shed more light onto, WWE's the side they don't want to talk about, which is the Vince lawsuit and things. Like, say what we want, it will come up into the news. It will come up, and not only in wrestling news. People think oh man, Fightful is gonna have a story about it. Wrestling Observer. WWE does not care about wrestling outlets like us covering this story. What they care about Wall Street Journal covering this, CNBC covering this, all these big outlets, because
New York Post.
New
Let's
York
not
Post,
forget
you
them.
know what? Well, a little bit less on the New York Post, but
World Star Hip Hop.
shout out to him. But here's the thing: when those outlets cover WWE and the Vince story specifically, that is when you see like investors take notice, because they don't read Fightful, they don't read Wrestling Observer, they don't watch this, but they do read Wall Street Journal, they do read other like credible quote unquote media outlets, right? And when that happens, there's a potential for investors to get spooked. When the original Vince McMahon lawsuit was filed, it came at a time where like investors saw that, stock price went down. Right now, TKO is in maximizing their profit mode. They want to make sure that nothing hurts their bottom line. And at the end of the day, you can take guilt, all that kind of stuff out of the situation. When it comes to making money, WWE, I think, will understand and do understand that it is too much of a risk to bring in Lesnar, especially while this lawsuit is ongoing, and it's not worth.
But he didn't do nothing in the lawsuit. I mean, I don't see what did he do? His boy tried to throw him a lob, and he didn't even follow up on it.
That is not what the lawsuit alleges. So please don't trivialize it like that.
That's what it is. Okay, what does the lawsuit say? Because if you're gonna talk about it, you gotta let the people know, because everybody didn't read it.
Okay, it says that Vince McMahon was trying to solicit a WWE.
Oh, those are buzzwords they just throw around.
No.
He tried to throw his boy a lob. Let's call it for what it is.
Him re-signing the company. You don't tell me you find that a little bit disgusting? Like, genuinely.
Listen, if I was like, Brian, come on, man, come to South Carolina, fly, get on this airplane with me. If you come over here, I got this young lady that's gonna meet you, and she's gonna give you a good time. I mean, that's just me trying to introduce a friend to a friend.
That is not.
And if she's interested in him, I mean,
there was a No, it was here's the thing. The way Vince McMahon laid it out was it was a transactional approach. That right there, bro, is
allegedly.
pimping. That right there, bro, is illegal. That right there, bro, is disgusting.
What these grown people do in the privacy of their homes and their friendships is none of our business.
I know that's your grift, but bro, come on now. You got to get serious about this.
Bro, right? I'm being serious. Listen, when I was a young teenage man, we used to meet girls all the time. And sometimes I'd be like, hey, my homeboy, I'm going to go ahead and put you on.
Kenny, there is a difference between, being a wingman or whatever to a guy.
I feel like that's what Vince was. I feel like he was a wingman.
That is not what it didn't.
We don't know what fantasies this young woman had.
Sorry, man. Like, we've been through this. Brian, come back on screen, bro. Bro, Kenny, I love you, bro.
We don't know. Maybe she was interested in Brock Lesnar. You don't know that.
She was not.
How do you know?
How do you know? Oh my God, bro.
How do you know? How do you know she wasn't interested in him? Come on, bro. I mean,
she said so in the lawsuit.
In the lawsuit, she said so when she was trying to get some money or get whatever she's trying to get up. Bro, come on, bro.
I mean, I don't.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man,
if you want to talk about it, we got to talk about it.
Because read the lawsuit, man. That's all I got to say, bro.
Okay, well, it's all allegedly right now. The lawsuit is just her words. Vince McMahon says it's not true. So, I mean, we got to wait until the law figures out what happens.
The fact that TKO separated themselves from Vince, that's not enough for you. But, hey, man,
it's a company. Like, bro, okay, maybe we'll get back with you once all of this settles in. But for right now, you got to go.
You still want to defend him, bro. Come on now.
I'm not defending anybody because I don't know what happened. But you cannot blame Brock Lesnar and say he's wrong because you have no idea what happened in that situation. You're looking at her point of view and taking it as word. What about Vince? He said I didn't do it.
Well, Vince is a notorious liar. Like, first of all, are we talking about Brock or are we talking about Vince? Because you see,
do you know Janelle Grant or do you know what she's been through?
No.
You have no idea who this woman is, so you can't say Vince is a liar and that's it.
Kenny, tell me, are we talking about Vince or Brock? Those are two different situations. First of all,
Brock. We're talking about Vince, who's tied up in this situation with Brock. So, bro, it's a whole.
Man, Brian. Hey, man,
it's a bad situation.
Period. Make up your mind in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. Brock Lesnar is not coming back anytime soon, man.
Brock Lesnar will be back. Trust me. You don't drop. Did you stop it, Brian?
No.
Okay, good. Listen, they dropped Brock Lesnar references 2 times on one episode of Raw. He's coming back.
He's not coming back, bro. They have spent an absorbent amount of money to try to remove him from material, man.
He will be back.
He won't.
He shall return.